Adapalene is going to keep your skin clear, very clear. You can get it over the counter. You don't need a prescription for this, and I promise you it will help fight your breakouts. And you guys should have known that I was already going to talk about this. A lot of people are eating a bunch of processed foods with red 40, blue 20, all these dyes and additives in foods that just shouldn't even be there in the first place. Now, the first thing that is going to help you glow up before this summer is going to be drinking more water. Now, this one comes off as very, very simple, but a lot of people genuinely tend to miss this one, which is why I'm even including it as the first one in this video. And they do progressively get better as the video goes on. You have to make sure you're staying hydrated and you're drinking water. Drinking water is essential for the skin, and it's also essential for your body. We are like made of 70% water, so it only makes sense if you drink water. You need to be drinking at least 72 ounces of water a day, and especially if you're even more active, you should be drinking at least 128 ounces of water. Personally, I drink about a gallon a day, which is 128 ounces. So just make sure you're in the range of like 72 to 128 ounces. It's going to flush out the toxins out of your body. It's also going to help your skin stay a lot more firm and bouncy and glowy. Like, if you notice, people that tend to drink more water throughout the day, they tend to have better skin, less acne, and they look overall more attractive compared to people that don't drink water. Like, people that don't drink water kind of look like a shriveled up fish. And this isn't an offense to you if you don't drink a lot of water. I've been there before. It isn't the end all be all to the way you look, but it definitely does improve your looks a lot, especially if you're consistent with your water intake. Simple things to drink more water is to have a water bottle in front of you. I like to use this one. It's a water filter on the top, so it makes it way more easier for me to drink water, because I know in some places, like where I am currently, the water does not taste good. So having a water bottle with a filter definitely helps, and also making sure the water bottle is in front of you and it's filled up. So keeping it in front of you just makes it more of an incentive to want to drink the water. So make sure you guys are staying hydrated, and I promise you this will improve the way you look. The second thing that is going to help you glow up for the summer is to exercise. You need to be moving your body. You need to be making sure that you're not laying in bed all day, just sitting around. Bed rotting is what people call it. And at the same time, we also consume brain rot like TikTok and just lay in bed while we're scrolling. Your body naturally burns calories throughout the day, so even if you're just going for a quick walk, that's going to benefit you so much when it comes to the way you look, and it's going to help you glow up even just by taking a 5-minute walk in the morning when you wake up. And that is also very beneficial for, just losing weight and being able to get more steps in by just taking something like a simple 5 to 10 minute walk every single day. And if you want to get even more advanced, you can start exercising by signing up for a gym membership. And I know a lot of people say they can't afford a gym membership or they don't have a gym near them. And to that I say, I have built a lot of muscle just working out at home. And if you guys want to see a workout video from me, I can definitely release a beginner's guide to working out from home, or just a beginner workout for you guys. So definitely let me know down below in the comments. But you can definitely build muscle at home with calisthenics. All you need is a pull-up bar. All you need is a mat. Pull-up bar and a mat. Those two things right there, that combo locked in like this. If you can get yourself a pull-up bar for 20 bucks and a simple yoga mat. I personally prefer yoga mats. Workout mats are super thin. I love the way yoga mats feel. They're like in between like the perfect thickness to where it's comfortable, but at the same time it's not going to throw off your balance. So pick up those two things. Start doing pull-ups every single day. Start off with like 50 a day. If you can't do 50, do 20 of each thing. You could do 20 pull-ups, you can do 20 push-ups, and then you can also do 20 squats. And I promise you, those things every single day on a consistent basis, 5 days a week, even 4 days a week, will help you build muscle. In the gym, it's simple. Start squatting, start lifting. We do not need to be missing out on leg day, because I see too many guys out there with big arms, freaking chiseled abs, but their legs look like freaking SpongeBob's legs. And we don't want to be like SpongeBob. You want to make sure you have that balance balanced look to your body. And just working out is not only essential for your body and for the way you look, because it's going to help you lose weight and it's also going to help you build muscle, but as well as your internal. It will show internally because you're building consistency. And guess what? Consistency is very attractive to other people. Being disciplined and showing up for something that is difficult shows that you care for yourself. And it reflects on the outside to people looking outside in and towards you, looking at you. It shows, it gives out this level of respect, because when people see you caring for yourself, they're going to know that because you care so much about yourself and you put all this time and effort into self-care, that's going to reflect as, oh, hey, maybe this person is going to treat me better. So you're going to be attracting people. If you're trying to attract a person into your life like love, that is definitely going to help you just working out and going to the gym. Because 9 times out of 10, for the people that do work out and go into the gym consistently, 9 times out of 10, like, you're going to care about another person the same way that you care for yourself. And it just gives off this level of respect that no other habit that I know of does, for something so simple like working out and moving your body every single day. And trust me, that is going to help you glow up and also get a sharper jawline. I know a lot of people want to get a sharper jawline, but they don't want to do cardio. Cardio is essential. I'll say it one more time. Cardio is essential. You should be doing some cardio to help burn fat, and that is going to help you burn calories every single day. Running on the treadmill for 5 to 10 minute sprints, even just doing sprints instead of staying on the treadmill for 30 minutes, that is going to help you burn a lot of fat. And I promise you, you'll get a sharper jawline. You'll also help show your muscles more. To get into that, you also have to be making sure that you're consistent. Just make sure you're consistent with working out, and I promise you, it'll help improve your looks by so many miles. That's like one of the number one places where people go where they're like, man, I'm ready for a change. You know, you might be overweight, you might be intimidated by the gym, but trust me, no one is worried about you. No one. People are worried about themselves. It may seem like it, but even if you're new, just go in there, go exercise. It's just a feeling and like a thought that everyone is looking at you. I forgot what it's called. I think it's like you're the main character. So go out there, exercise, do your thing, and I promise you, no one's paying attention but you. The next thing that is going to help you glow up this summer is skincare. I'm going to pull out a couple of things out of my bag right now to show you guys. Number 1, you need a cleanser. A cleanser is essential for cleansing the skin. And I got this one from Bubble, not sponsored by the way, but this is going to help unclog pores, and it is very refreshing to the skin. It's going to help prevent breakouts as well because your pores aren't clogged. After you're done cleansing, the next thing you want to go in with is a moisturizer. I personally prefer to use gel type of like moisturizer or gel products when it comes to skincare, simply because it's less pore clogging, and especially since it's summer, a lot of the times in summer when you're using thicker moisturizers and things like that, they can be a lot more clogging to your skin, especially if you're going to be sweating as well. So I love using this. Is the Curology moisturizer. It's also essential. And the next thing is going to be treatment. So, and here's a treatment. This is literally adapalene. Adapalene is going to keep your skin clear, very clear. You can get it over the counter. You don't need a prescription for this, and I promise you, it will help fight your breakouts. And you only want to use this one time at night, and especially if you have sensitive skin like me. Would not recommend using this 7 days every single week. You know what I mean? Not every single day of the week. Would not recommend that at all. Start with like 2 to 3 times a week for 2 weeks, and then after those 2 weeks, go to every other night. And then the next thing I have is some sunscreen. Now I know sunscreen is very controversial. I was also one to not wear sunscreen, but I do personally think that if you're going to be in the sun a ton, like a whole bunch, you do need sunscreen. Here's the thing, especially if you're using an acne treatment, you're going to need a sunscreen. It makes your skin more sensitive to the sun. Don't get me wrong, I am one to say that the sun is very healing. We've never had to use sunscreen, especially if you're like melanated. Listen, I'm going to recommend it regardless. So pick up a sunscreen. This is the Wonder Relief Centella Daily Sun Lotion. I don't really use this every single day. It's up to you if you want to pick this up. I do suggest it because it has personally helped my skin. And like I said, if you have a treatment, then this definitely is needed. Pick yourself up a Korean skincare sunscreen. Trust me, Korean skincare sunscreens are just so much farther ahead compared to American skincare sunscreens. I would definitely recommend a routine like this. This is going to be every single day, morning and night. This is going to be every single day in the morning. And then I gave you guys instructions for using something like a retinol if you're just beginning, but basically this would be used every single night. Of course, if you've already been using some sort of treatment. So every single night for this. But yeah, skincare is very important. Your face is the first thing people see. When you have a lot of acne, it's not to say that people can't look good with acne, because I truly believe if you have confidence, you can look good in almost anything. It's not really about the way you look or the things that you put on. Like someone else can put on this shirt, right? But they won't wear this shirt like I wear it. You feel me? So it's really about your confidence. But at the same time, we do have to realize that the face, you guys are looking at me right now, my face, this is the first thing you see. You're not like paying attention to everything else. You're looking at my face right now, watching this video. And you know, people start to look at other things, but your face is the first thing people see. So you want to give a good impression and show that you're taking care of your skin. At least if you have acne, you want to be taking care of it. So at least having a skincare routine or being able to say, oh, I take care of my skin, that's a good step. And I truly believe that if you can find the right products for you, then you're going to be able to help your acne. You're going to be able to get rid of those red marks and be able to have your skin be a lot more glowy and healthy. My skin isn't the clearest, but I am getting there because I've been consistent with skincare for so many years. This is a trial and error game, but I just gave you guys the basics, and that's like basically the routine that works for me. So, and it's helped clear my acne and my red marks. I'd also recommend niacinamide. I don't have a designated product because my treatment includes niacinamide and also adapalene, and niacinamide really helps getting rid of hyperpigmentation and also dark spots. So I highly recommend that. And it also brightens the skin. Now I know this one is a little bit different, but the next thing that is going to help you glow up before this summer is going to be reading. Now listen, I cannot talk about how many times that reading has helped transform my life. It has helped me become a better speaker. It has helped me articulate my words a lot better. It has helped me be able to conversate in certain conversations that like I would have never been able to talk about before. It just really helps to expand your knowledge, and being able to look good on the outside is step number one. Step number two is going to be able to speak. It's going to be the inside. It's going to be the things that you consume, because we have to really realize that the things that we consume on a daily basis, whether it be a bunch of drama or if you're watching the news a lot, that really does play a role on your subconscious, and it plays a big role on how your mind works. If you're always consuming negative things, it's going to reflect on the outside, because that's what you're going to be spreading is negativity. So you don't want to be consuming that type of content. And I really recommend reading books in your free time. It's going to just help you expand your knowledge on different topics, and you can pick books that you're interested in. It doesn't have to be nonfiction self-improvement books, even though I really do suggest books like that, because they teach you a lot of valuable life lessons and skills and different pieces of information from these great authors that, you know, you wouldn't really be able to hear this information anywhere else besides if you buy their books. So, and books are pretty cheap nowadays. You can get a book on Amazon for like $10 and you don't have to return it if you don't want to go to a bookstore, because I know some people either don't have a bookstore around them or they don't want to make the commitment to go to a bookstore and sort of rent a book and then take it back after you're done with it. So if you just simply want to buy a book, get yourself an Amazon Kindle. I have a Kindle Paperwhite. It's sitting right back there if you guys can see it. And you can also just buy a book simply on Amazon for a couple of bucks. There's even some books on Amazon for like $7. A book that I would highly recommend to everyone watching this video is Atomic Habits by James Clear. It really just breaks down like everything you need to know about building a habit and also quitting a habit if you need to do that, quitting a bad habit that you have. Such a great book and so much value in that book, and I think it would genuinely change a lot of your guys' lives. So I'll link that book down below in the description if you guys want to check it out. But definitely get into reading, because once again, the outside is step number one. What's on the inside is step number two. And once you are talking with people and you're communicating with people, that is going to help you out so much when it comes to just being able to hold conversations, and it's going to help you come off as a more interesting person, which is never a bad thing. And the last thing that is going to help you glow up before the summer is going to be to eat healthier. Now, you guys should have known that I was already going to talk about this. A lot of people are eating a bunch of processed foods with red 40, blue 20, all these dyes and additives in foods that just shouldn't even be there in the first place, and you're just eating a bunch of processed foods. A lot of people are eating McDonald's, Arby's, Wendy's, Burger King. Trust me, I was a victim of it too. I was always eating fast food until one day I decided that I'm just gonna go plant-based. So now I eat primarily plant-based whole foods. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to you guys and say my diet is absolutely perfect, because that's not the case, but I do try my best to cut out processed foods completely. So I'm not eating things like Skittles, hot chips, Lay's, Funyuns, different things like that. I usually try and reach for more organic options. So there's plenty of brands out here that make more organic versions of those without all the additives and chemicals and dyes. You know, these dyes and all these chemicals have been linked to things like depression and ADHD, because guess what? The gut is the second brain. We have the brain, and then you also have the brain down here. So what you're feeding your gut is also playing a big role on your mind. It can slow you down. It can make you more sluggish. It can make your sleep a lot worse. It can make the way you like think. Like, these type of foods can genuinely damage you like long term. And that's why I really want to push for a lot of people to eat more healthy. And it's not hard to eat healthier. Incorporate more fruits and veggies into your diet. If you're not eating those things, that's a very big step. Just having some sort of serving of fruit every single day is a big step. You don't have to make a drastic change like I did, and I went plant-based overnight. You don't have to do things like that. But what I am trying to encourage you guys to do is to eat healthier. So whether that be a serving of veggies and fruits every single day, that will benefit you, and you'll definitely notice the benefits very quickly towards your appearance and also the way you think. And another thing is, the foods that you do eat do affect your physical appearance, because a lot of foods that we eat make us bloated, they make us constipated, so you're not really using the bathroom as often as you should. Like, a lot of people only use the restroom like once a week or 2-3 times a week. You should be using the bathroom every single day. A lot of other countries are far ahead than we are, and it's just crazy to even think about things like that, because why do we have so many ingredients in our country that is allowed but it's banned in Europe and a lot of these other countries and continents out here? Also, a quick little message I wanted to leave off before I end this video is, don't be super obsessed with the way you look. I promise you it'll do more bad than good. I just wanted to give you guys some quick advice on how you guys can improve your looks and glow up before the summer. But I just want to say that you look good the way you are currently, but even if you don't think that about yourself, just know that you can improve the way you look. And if you want change for yourself, just know that you're able to do it. But I don't want you guys obsessing over the way you look, because I've been like that in the past, and I promise you, when you obsess over something, it runs away from you more than it would attract you. You think obsessing over something would bring it in closer to you? That's not the case. I think a lot of the times when you're being more in the present and you're flowing and you have a goal in mind that you want to improve the way you look, is way better than just like thinking about it every single second of the day, over analyzing your face. Like, I've had times where I've been like that. Just know that you're able to change it, and I believe in you. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. If you made it this far, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.